All right, this is where you're gonna learn how to hip thrust from anywhere. This is a setup that you want. So you're gonna get a bench if you don't have the plyo box, and it's gonna be right below your knee. That's how high you need it. Make sure your bench or your box is wedged up against something so this right here doesn't move back as you start to increase the weight. Why are these plates here? So what you're gonna wanna do is create a little bit of space, get some momentum, roll it in, and put it on top of the bar. Do you see where it landed? Right at the edge. You're gonna have to get a little momentum there, right? Because the very bottom is gonna be very low for her to have to lift it up. Or for my men, because I will be incorporating hip thrust in the men's program as well, because building glute strength increases your squat strength, which will give you more of a PR. But you saw what she did there? Make sure when you set up the plates, just look at this video. Be very conscious of what's going on. Look, the plate is at the tip. So why is the plate here at the tip? Because when I wanna start to add some weight, all I'm gonna have to do is from up here and lift it up a little bit. Versus if it's on the floor, look what happens. Right? And let's just picture this being heavyweight, right? You already have 4 or 5 plates stacked on this shit. You're gonna have to lift it up. Obviously, this is 10 pounds. I'm making it feel like it's heavy, right? But that's the point of having it up here. So you could just come here and then lift it up a little bit. Make sure you lock these up, because as you start to go heavy, you are gonna lose balance and it is going to wobble a little bit. So now that you're locked in, as you can see, she has enough room to just roll it out and get up under there. What you're gonna do is bring your feet forward as much as you can. I want you to snug in there really good. All right, use the squat pad, because that is gonna start to get painful as you go heavy. Look how close the bar is to her. She's sitting almost vertical. All right, snug that in really good. And as you come up, you're gonna have to use a little bit of force from your legs to get up here the right way. All right, you saw that? And then when you're up here, what do you want to be up here? At the top of your ribs, and the top arm needs to be at an angle. And then your lower back, all right above your rib. And then you see how this arm is also here for support. That is the only thing that should be on the bench. All right, make sure you're not too low and make sure you're not too high. All right, you're gonna keep your chin tucked a little bit. So when you come all the way to the top, right, you don't hyperextend, meaning you don't feel that on your lower back. All glutes. Make sure when you come up and you squeeze, you keep it squeezed on the way down. You don't let that go. All right, do you see? So just move your feet forward just a little bit, just right there. At the very top, come back up. Most of the time, it just really depends on how long your femur is, right? Most of the time, you do have to tuck in all the way, but give it a little bit of space, because when you come to the top, show them again. All right, when you're at the top, this should be 90 degrees. This should be vertical. It should be in and it shouldn't be out. So come down slow, control it. All right, come up, hard squeeze, and keep it squeezed on the way down. Keep your chin tucked. Drop it.